I wasn't 100% sure, so we'll give it a whirl. I don't know. We've got the Epson EcoTank et-8550, which is my new A3 printer. Okay, so let's unbox the actual printer. It's working, but now we're going to get back into setting the rest of this one up. I finally have it working again, and on the screen it's all self-explanatory, but on the screen it's telling me now to put the ink in. So I'm going to move you so you can see the printer, and we'll do that. Take 1012. Hey everyone, welcome to Bubblums. My name's Emma, for anyone who doesn't know who I am. I'm trying to start my business. It's nearly there, just not quite. We're trying to get as many products made as possible. For anyone who doesn't know or haven't watched me before, I know I've had quite a few new subscribers since my last 2 silent videos. The reason I'm doing this business is for my autistic son Blake. So everything that I'm potentially bringing out is for him, and there's a reason for all of the characters that I'm bringing out. I'm going to show you the character in 1 minute. However, all the advice is you've got to niche down. I can't niche down. I don't do just one thing. I do the resin, the polymer clay, stickers, notebooks, bookmarks. I want to do all the sublimation stuff. Cue my new sublimation printer that I got for my birthday. Happy birthday to me. It is an Epson Shore Colour SE-F100. I've not used it before. I've never done sublimation before. It was between that and a sawgrass. I was going to convert an Epson printer, but I wasn't 100% sure. We've got the Epson EcoTank et-8550, which is my new A3 printer. I did get one a few weeks ago and it had to go back because it wasn't working properly and the seller was useless, and it took me a while to get the money back. This has now arrived. Before I can do all of the printing, we need to get these set up. It is already Friday. I can't come in here and work at the weekends because Blake just doesn't let me come out here. I need these up and running, ready for next week, ready to package everything up. You will see bits and pieces lying around the studio as I'm doing stuff, because at the moment there is just bits everywhere. We've got 101 projects on the go at once. Before we get into the printers, I'm going to show you the new character. It is Blake's mascot character. I do have lots of other characters coming out. They've all got a special need of some type. There is a reason why I'm bringing all these characters out, which you will find out further down the road, but for now it's quiet, it's hush. I've still got to iron out all the, I don't know what the word is, logistics of it, but there is a certain product in mind that I want to bring out using these characters, so there is a reason for everything. And it is all with Blake in mind, and kids just like Blake, and adults as well. Adults and children with special needs. Wait there. Can you see? Yeah. This is Blake's mascot, Baby Squeak. And on his bib, he says, autism rules. Can you see? As we're doing these products, you're going to see a lot of Squeak, because Squeak is on pretty much everything. But yeah, he's not speaking right now because he's a non-verbal, autistic little elephant. And this is Blake's character. So you're going to see him quite a bit around the studio. We are going to get into unboxing the printers. We're going to get these set up, but I'm going to have to pick the boys up soon. And then next week we're going to come back and finish off everything else, I suppose. And me and my son have got, I don't even know how many products that we've still got to make. So yeah. Let's get going. Okay, so let's unbox the et-8550 first, only because I already know how to do this one. You lot won't think I'm a complete idiot. Whereas the sublimation printer, I've never owned one. I don't know how to do it. So we will do that in a minute. So I'm going to move you so you can see me actually unboxing this one. Hold on, might have to come back later tonight and set the rest of it up with you. Let's see what's in here. put you in a better angle. I still haven't got used to doing this whole angle stuff. I'm moving cameras from one side to the other. I'll tell you what I do need. I need a table in the middle that rises up and down. I've seen some YouTubers with them. No clue what they're called though. But I think if I had a table that went up and down in the middle, I could film all of this stuff so much easier. I could show it everything. Whereas at the moment, because all my worktops are around the outside of the room, it doesn't leave many places for a camera angle where I can actually get it in the shot. So in here, we've got a transport bag. Do I really need a transport bag? Probably not. The manuals, and you get a software disc. Does anyone have a computer with a software disc these days? I thought everything was just downloaded. What else we've got? And the actual printer. Oh. So I might have to get the man in the shed to come and give me a hand. I'm going to need him to lift it. Can you lift that out?
There you go.
Thank you. Right. There we go. Oh, lots of blue tape. The one thing I'm not very good at is being strong. In here should be, we've got the inks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get a 6th one in this one. So we actually have a grey in this one, the magenta, cyan, yellow, black, photo black, and your cable. Now we've got to take all of this tape off. Ooh, satisfying. Now I know we don't need these yellow bits, I think these are just for transportation. It's like, do they need all of this tape? They obviously feel like they do. We'll just do it because that's what we've been told to do. And then you've got more in here. More here. And here. I think that's all out of there. I think there's still some more in there. Look. Sorry for the head. One, two. So just making sure there's no more on the back, which it looks like that is it for the tape. Just going to double check. See, this is why we double check, because as you can see, more tape. Oh, let's stick our tray back in. Ah. There we go. We got it. I think I'm going to have to move this and actually turn it on before I put the ink in. So I think that's what I did wrong last time. According to this, you actually plug it in and that first. So I'm going to try and move this on my own. So it's going to stay here for now, but you can tell I have not much room to actually film in here. The angles are just completely wrong, so I do apologise. I'm doing my best. Can you hear my neighbour? They're trying to move a summer house into our garden. At least I might be able to get the photography photos better because there will be more light, which unfortunately in here it's quite dark. The man in the shed came up with an idea of actually turning the back room into where all my printers could go, so that I haven't got them all stacked on here, because obviously I've still got the sublimation printer to put in here as well. I'm going to lose my little teddy corner because it's going to have to stay here for now, so I'm hoping he does that over the weekend. So let's get this baby plugged in and filled with ink. It's working. Okay, so we want English. Right, now it says to scan the code. Epson. I do believe I still have this downloaded. Your latest app. Yeah, I think I already had this actually. So it will show you by searching. Right, I'm going to let this do that, and then I'm going to pop back once it's done. For some reason, go back, it wasn't letting me do this. So we're going to have to start again. We don't need to check it's supported because I already know it's supported. And we're going to set up a new product. Now I won't bore you with this bit because it's pretty self-explanatory. So you just follow, see, it's found the product, but you just connect it, get it set up, and then you have to do the same on your computer. So I'm going to do this and then come back because I really don't want to bore you. I will have to stop in about 10 minutes to go and pick the boys up anyway. So I will be back later to finish setting the printers up. I'm back, guys. So earlier, before I stopped, for some reason my phone wasn't connecting to the printer. So I had to turn my phone off and switch it back on again. And then it was time to get the boys from school. I was hoping to come out here a bit earlier than this. It's now 9 o'clock at night. I'm quite tired already, really. Blake's been a bit up and down. He doesn't really have meltdowns, but tonight he just seemed a bit all over the place, and he was doing this crying, but he wasn't really crying. I'm not really sure what it was about, but he was struggling to tell me exactly what was wrong. So he's finally settled and he's in bed, so we can get back to at least setting up the rest of this printer. Oh god, look, see, he's been bashing me about. Not bashing me about, but he was climbing all over me, so now I'm in an absolute mess. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get round to doing the shore colour printer, the sublimation printer, but now we're going to get back into setting the rest of this one up. I finally have it working again, and on the screen it's all self-explanatory, but on the screen it's telling me now to put the ink in. So I'm going to move you so you can see the printer, and we'll do that. Let's go. But we pop it in like that, and it will fill up all the way to the top. Apparently it takes about 40 seconds. Glub, 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 glub. Right, so that's finished. Lift it up, and then put the cap back on, and you always get some left over, so you can use that to top it up next time, and then put that down again. So then you do the same with the photo black. So then we've got the photo black right here. Ooh. And then you'll hear it glug again. Glub, glub, glub. Wait for it to stop. That's it. Take it out for the next time. Onto cayenne. Right, so that one's finished. And then the yellow one. Glub, glub, glub. Magenta. Ooh. Still seems weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself. And then finished. I suppose in a way I am talking to myself. But in another way, I'm hoping I'm speaking to friends. And in goes the grey. Glug, glug, glug. Final one. Nearly there, guys. One seemed to take a bit longer. And there we go. That is the inks done. Assuming you shut that back down again. There we go. Now, done all of that. We've done all of that. Are all the inks filled? Yes, they are. And now we'll start the initialization. Ooh, it's doing something. Because it says do not turn the power off until initialization is complete. This takes about 7 minutes. So we're going to come back in 7 minutes. Okay, as you can see, actually you might not be able to see, I think that light's in the way because there's a light right above you here, so I apologise. But it's basically saying initialization is complete. Some ink is absorbed into the maintenance box. You may see some black parts on it, but it's normal. Proceed to the print adjustment. Okay, so this is the bit I absolutely hate. It's when we have to do all the print alignment, the nozzle checks, and everything else. My eyesight is not great. Even with my glasses, I still can't see it. Wrong prescription. So in goes the paper. There close that. Hopefully we get this all right. So we'll close this for now, and we're going to do the nozzle check first. We've got to connect it to the Wi-Fi first. So the password's on the inside. Continue the work guided by printer's control panel to check the printer quality of your printer. Do you want to connect a computer to your printer? Well, we do. Do I do that now? Move you around here, because we've now got to go to the computer instead. You have to excuse my pink mat to not be in here. My neighbour is washing it for me. Hello? Why are you not working? Oh, don't tell me it's dead. Oh, I'm going to have to use you plugged in then, aren't I? Looks like my keyboard ran out of juice. /8550. We are now setting up. Follow the on-screen instructions. That's what I was going to do, and then it tells me to set it up on here. Back to aligning the printer. Oh, how nifty. Automatic drawer. Now we have to check. But there's no gaps. So, and it's going to do 5 tests. Now we've got to pick which one is the straight line on number 1. Next one. I can't believe how much ink this drains. It's took it down to a quarter just doing that first initialisation. But I know after that it hardly takes any ink at all. It's just that initial first bit. But that's probably why you've got the rest in the bottles to top it up again. Now we have to pick the blocks. I'm so glad that we have to edit these in a way. Otherwise you guys would be it forever. So you get 10. Now we have to pick the ones that have got no streaks, or with the fewest streaks. So the first one is easy. It's number 3. As you can, I think you can, I don't know if you can see it actually, but that one is definitely less streaky. I think this is sheet 3, and we've got to pick the straightest line, which is clearly 5. 6, you reckon?
Yeah.
And then number 2. The next one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to do the same thing again. Well, black's a bit easier to see. See? That's what I thought too. I think it's done. I bet this tells me that I've already got it installed. It's hardware, make sure the printer's turned on and you finish setting up. Yes, I have. One step ahead of you. Right, know what that's doing? I'm going to save you some time. We're going to come back in a minute. Oh, good morning guys. Oh my goodness, I could actually cry. So I had to stop the video because my internet just wasn't working. Now I live in the country and the internet's not brilliant at the best of times. So we linked up the Ethernet cable to a booster box that comes in here, and everything was going great. I had excellent signal all the way through until, when was it, Friday? I've now lost Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've lost 6 days, mainly because Blake's been ill. He was being sick quite bad, so he only went back to school yesterday. I came in here to carry on. The internet still wasn't working. Spent all morning on the phone. They agreed to send out a new router this morning. I've managed to do that. The computers all seem to be okay. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the printer, because the printer was not linking on Friday to the computer using the instructions that came with the box. The only way I could get the printer to recognise the computer was just to delete it off of here and just click add printer. So when it was trying to do it by pressing the printer and then syncing it with the computer, it wasn't working. So I don't know whether by me doing that it's going to make a huge difference to the printer or not. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. However, now I've got to do a whole new internet code and stuff on it, and I'm just praying I have no more problem. I'm still making loads of moulds. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. The moulds that I've ordered come today because they're absolutely stunning. They're from JD's Art. I wasn't impressed with custom taxes that I had to pay yesterday. It cost me 70 quid to get it delivered. I'd already paid delivery on it, but I couldn't refuse them either because it was a big order. So I've had no choice but to pay it. But that's Brexit for you. That's our government for you. And now we have to pay for literally everything that seems to come into the country. So for anyone that doesn't know, we're in the UK. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll wing it somehow. Because that's what I do. Just, if it ain't going right, just wing it. So yeah, I've set up the internet on the computers today. Now we're going to set it up on the printer so I can show you the actual printer. Don't really know where I got with the last video. I think I got to the point of putting the internet on and it just wasn't working. And because obviously I couldn't come in here, Blake was ill, the man in the shed decided he's going to get the printers out of the way of the actual studio and put them in the back cupboard. So he's built that. Right, so there's not a lot of space in here at all, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get you in here with my big fat one. Right, so first things first, we're going to switch it on to begin with. Right, so we definitely have no internet. So then you'd click, we'd go change settings, set up wizard. Right, so it's my new internet. Oh, excellent strength. Something's gone right. I'll just double check on my phone to make sure the smart panels will connect then. Okay, so this is the printer. I don't know why it keeps trying to autofocus. Right, there you go. It says excellent. So now we're going to go to the computer. I'm just going to print out something for you so you can see it working. Right, so now we're going to see if this actually prints. Ooh, fancy. Well, it's printing, so finally something had to go right. Ooh, the colours actually look quite good. And it's done. I told you you'd start seeing squeak on everything. A little notepad that I designed. I've got 5 different designs of notepads, so I've got to get printing. But yeah, the colours seem alright. The alignment, I'd already done the alignment, which unfortunately, sorry, I probably didn't get on camera. I can't remember whether I did. All printed. It's actually come out really well. I'm going to have to jump straight into the next video. It is what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm sorry if I rambled, and I'll see you again in the next video. Take care, much love. Bye.